Would you look at the time? It's time for another video. Good day to you, fellow adventurers throughout time and space. It is I, the Cowardly Time Lord, went back to Let's Read My Stories, Part 6. Half thief, go get rid of the one called Krona, said the mad scientist happily. With pleasure, mad scientist, said half thief excitedly. Mad scientist, are you giving orders without my and/or Torbor's permission? Asked Spiderly. No, of course not, Spiderly, said the mad scientist worriedly. You shall not call me by my name. You shall refer to me as ma'am. But half thief, do what he said. I was just given orders by Torbor to tell you to do that very thing. After you are finished with that, come to the meeting on the bridge, said Spiderly commandingly. Yes, ma'am, said half thief and the mad scientist in unison. So, this is the new Council of Villains? Ha! This is weak, said half thief, somewhat jokingly. Half thief, you are on thin ice. Mofu, and Tufu. Good to see you. Mad scientist, you have more than proved yourself by rescuing Spiderly and building a device that can take their powers away. Tiny Slicer, get off the ceiling now. Now that you are all settled down, meet my helpers, Exy and Footy, said Torbor angrily and happily, but not really able to express emotion because he is a robot. Beep boop 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 beep. Where have Fists and Big Ears? Asked Mofu. They died, unlike the rest of you, said Torbor sadly. Where did you find that thing? Asked the mad scientist quietly while pointing at Tiny Slicer. He was seemingly lost to the realm of consciousness, but the same force that brought us here decided that he would be useful, said Torbor. So what is our plan of attack, Torbor? Asked Tufu. We open up another realm and have Tiny Slicer and half thief take Soundbeam and Shaker there so Electronic will send out a rescue party. Then Mofu and Tufu, you ambush them. It is so simple, not even an idiot could screw this plan up, said Torbor evilly. What is the dimension you're going to open up called? What is the dimension you're going to open up called? Asked Tiny Slicer. It is called the Barren Canyon. Tiny Slicer, if you get a chance to steal Electronic's keys, there's something missing there. Steal them. There should be the word steal them there, but I guess I took that out. Oh, never mind. Tiny Slicer, if you get a chance, steal Electronic's keys and try to ignore Dart's shiny stone, said Torbor. Ooh, shiny stone. It sounds like precious. I like preciouses, said Tiny Slicer crazily. Chapter 5. Into the Barren Canyon. Okay, another dimension has opened up. It's called the Barren Canyon, and Soundbeam and Shaker are there. You should probably go there and get them, said Dusty over the radio. I will, but Stunter, Rubber, Dart, and China, come with me, said Electronic. Yes, of course, right away, said Stunter, Rubber, Dart, and China. Dart, is it just me, or does this seem familiar? Asked China. Yeah, I'm getting deja vu here, said Dart, surprised he even knew what deja vu means. Ha ha. This is a comment on this character's intelligence. Laugh, laugh, laugh. It is hilarious. This is now my default voice. It is stupid, I know. What are you guys doing dating girls dating those girls in a place like this? Asked Tiny Slicer crazily. Ooh, shiny stone, my precious, said Tiny Slicer even crazier. Don't forget about me, baby. Oh, yeah, said Half Thief while dancing. Why do I go southern? I don't mean to go southern. My toe just cramped. My foot just cramped up. Not my toe, my foot. Stunter, you rescue Soundbeam and Shaker. We shall take care of these annoying obstacles, said Electronic commandingly, his eyes glowing gold. Don't think it'll be that easy, said Tofu as he lunged at Electronic. Never mind, make that double on the annoying and the threat. So Stunter, save them and get out of there real fast now, said Electronic somewhat jokingly as he dodged Tofu's attack. Half Thief, I've been waiting for this, said Electronic while throwing a good punch. Ouch! Yelled Half Thief in pain. Just be happy I don't kill. I let my enemies live, but I will let my team kill, but I never kill, said Electronic in a crazed manner, his eyes glowing a slight purple. Are you feeling alright, Electronic? Asked Rubber worriedly. Sorry, I've got no idea what just came over me, Rubber, said Electronic worriedly, noticing that he couldn't make his eyes glow gold. Okay, if you're sure you're feeling alright, said Rubber worriedly. Gah! Yelled Shaker in pain. Shaker, no! Stunter! Yelled Electronic worriedly. Don't worry, Electronic, I got Soundbeam, we're both safe, said Stunter over the radio. Good to hear, said Electronic, relieved. Stop it, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but this guy's more annoying than Mappy. Yes, Tiny Slicer is basically equal parts Mappy from Legend Dragoon and Gollum from Lord of the Rings. Also Wolverine, I guess, from X-Men. So just imagine those three things combined into one grotesque monster. Not hard to imagine those. Actually, all of them are supposed to be short, so that's actually hilarious. I didn't intend on that. That's just something I realize now. So this battle's gonna be fun, is it? Asked Tofu. Yes, I would say so, said Electronic jokingly, barely able to keep his right eye to glow a dim gold. Ouch, how did you know where I was? Asked Tofu as he received a good punch to the stomach. Lucky guess. You're not as stealthy as you think you are, Tofu. Darchana, please take care of Tiny Slicer. Rubber, help me take down Mofu, asked Electronic commanding. This fight was easy. Wait, where are the keys of power? Asked Electronic worriedly as he checked his pockets. Hee hee, over here. Bye bye, said Tiny Slicer as he vanished. Great, now Torbar is the keys of power, said Electronic. We have a bigger problem. How are we going to get back to the hotel? Asked Rubber. Hey, Electronic, good news. The barrier between the dimensions has fully disappeared again, said Dusty over the radio. Thank goodness. So, Dart, Shanna, I guess this is goodbye, said Electronic. It is. Before we go, I'd like a quick sparring match with another great swordsman like myself, said Dart, handing Electronic a spare sword. Sure, of course, Dart, said Electronic happily, accepting Dart's offer and his eyes glowing purple. Why are you holding your sword in your left hand when you are clearly right-handed? Asked Dart. I'm ambidextrous, actually, and I wanted to give you a fighting chance. How did you know that I wasn't left-handed? Asked Electronic, hiding the purple glow emanating from his eyes with the sword. Those punches you threw during your fight show that you are right-handed. What does ambidextrous mean? Asked Dart. Both right and left-handed. Both right and left-handed, said Shanna happily. Thank you, Shanna, said Dart while blowing a kiss her way. No problem, Dart. I told you I know things you did not, said Shanna mockingly. If you're wondering why the dialogue between Dart and Shanna is written so poorly, it's actually partially in reference to the game they're from. Its dialogue is very poorly written. Also, you might notice that I did not keep my word about wearing my glasses again in another reading video. That's because I really didn't feel like it. Ahem. I can't believe you won, especially while holding your sword in your left hand, said Dart. Well, goodbye, said Electronic, his eyes going back to blue. Goodbye, but next time you need help, do not call on us, okay, said Dart and Shanna. Yeah, okay, fine. Bye, you two. Thank you, Tiny Slicer, for getting me the keys of power. Now we have no need to keep Monk out and Bouncer around, so get Spiderly to get rid of them. After all we need now is for Electronic to come here, said Torbor commandingly and evilly. Siren, Time Bomb, you can return home now, or you can stay here and do whatever Cybomb Tyron does. So Electronic happy. What did you just say? Asked Sirencaster and Time Bomb. Cybomb? Tyron? That's what your fans call you. I personally support it, said Electronic happily. What? Asked Sirencaster and Time Bomb. Your fans came up with those names to call the pairing of you two, said the Electronic happily. Okay, we are planning to stay. I think we'd prefer Cybomb if we were a couple, but we are most certainly not. You have to realize, I wrote this a little bit ago, like a few years ago, and it is cringy at best. I don't know what you'd call it at worst. Said Sirencaster, trying her best to sound serious. What are you doing, Sirencaster in town? This is my happy dance. Said Electronic. Why did it happily? Why? I'm face palming while reading my own story. And you'll be surprised that this isn't the only time I'm gonna face palm, because I know there are other times in my story where I most definitely will face palm. Because I am a terrible writer. Okay then, said Sirencaster, being very much reminded of Venturian. Chapter 6. The Left Hand and the Purple Eyes. Electronic, you might want to see how Stunter and Soundbeam are doing, said Dusty over the radio. Why? What is the matter with them? Dusty? Asked Electronic, worry? Just go see, said Dusty over the radio. Okay then. What are you doing? Asked Electronic while trying to look through the door. Nothing, said Stunter and Soundbeam. Remember, did you know about this? Asked Electronic as Rubber was coming to check what was going on as well. I did not. I am just as disgusted about this as you are, said Rubber. We were just following your example, said Stunter somewhat jokingly. Stunter, you are my cousin, and Soundbeam is Rubber's sister, so this is just wrong, said Electronic disgustedly. We were just kissing, said Soundbeam truthfully. Okay, not as bad as I thought, said Electronic quietly. What? Asked Stunter and Soundbeam. Nothing, said Electronic. Besides, it was Angel that gave us a couple's room, said Stunter and Soundbeam. Angel! Yelled Electronic angrily and went to go look for her, his eyes glowing gold. Sorry, your rule. Any two people with romantic interest in each other shall get a couple's room. No exceptions, said Angel mockingly. Okay, I get it, said Electronic while secretly being pleased with the way things were going. His eyes were glowing slightly purple. Get the geeb. Get the geeb. Get the team together. We are going straight to Torbor's lair, said Electronic happily. Sunter, Soundbeam, Rubber, and Viz, Flamer, Lighter Split, and Flyhair. Are you ready to take revenge for those we have lost? Asked Electronic. Yes, we are, yelled the team happily. No waves of enemies? Something is not right, Electronic, said Rubber worriedly. No waves I should have read that in a more feminine voice, so I'm going to. No waves of enemies? Something is not right, Electronic, said Rubber. You still think I am Electronic? You are too easy to fool. Torbor, enough of this. Come out and tell them the truth. Laughed the cop. His eyes glowed purple. We aren't the bad guys. We have been sending them back to Earth with no memories of what happened. That is not Electronic. That is the cop, said Torbor worriedly. You guys didn't even notice. I've been partially in control since we got to the hotel, said the cop, his eyes glowing dark purple. That's why you've been using your left hand and hiding your eyes, said Rubber, realizing the trap. The truth, not the trap, the truth. Clap, clap. Very good. We were born left-handed, but Electronic and Sliver became right-handed after many years. ... But I didn't, because I had an entirely different life. The purple eyes symbolize our inner darkness, said the cop evilly while activating the sword key and getting an oversized dagger. Come with me if you want to leave, said Torbor, becoming more like the robot he is. Humor, laugh, 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 ha, ha, ha. Good, we are safe for now, said Torbor happily. Okay then, I have some questions for you. Is that all right? No. Okay then. I have some questions for you. Is that all right? Asked Rubber angrily. Yes, of course. Did you ask any of the others whether or not they wanted their memories erased? Asked Rubber angrily. No, because we knew they would say no, said Torbor, becoming the emotional robot that he should be. You're stupid, said Rubber angrily. I guess we did have a small gap in our logic, said Exy, stepping in for his boss. Also, why did you keep them in cages? Asked Rubber angrily. That was Spiderly and the Mad Scientist idea, said Footy, talking for his boss. Apparently Footy and Exy are both Southern. I have made this decision now because I don't know how else they would talk. I mean, Exy would only talk in X's, so him speaking at all is amazing. And Footy, the fact that he can even talk is an amazement in this story. On to my next question. Why are they here when they are pure evil? Said Rubber sternly. They are mostly reformed, said Torbor emotionlessly. Mostly? Asked Rubber angrily. Well, moving away from that, I have a question. Has Electronic ever said anything about the original friend? Asked Torbor. No, who is the original friend? Asked Rubber. Someone the cop should know better than he does, considering he had a perfect life, said Torbor, talking in riddles. Okay, why is this important? Asked Sound. Okay, why is this important? Asked Soundbeam angrily. Think about it. The original friend is not in this group, and she isn't evil. Her brother was, but that's beside the point, said Torbor. How is this important? Asked Stunter angrily. No, how is this important? I can't do that. I can't do it properly. Almost all of Electronic's friends are here except for her and a few others that don't really matter that much, said Torbor. Okay, still not seeing the point, said Stunter angrily. Why are you asking such questions? Asked Rubber. Because I am not the one in control. We were sent by someone with a very specific agenda, and he also gave us very specific instructions, said Torbor. Who? Asked Stunter. I don't know, said Torbor. Well, that is just great. Slash, 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 I am the cop, and I'm going to put you in a jail cell or maybe a casket. Laughed the cop maniacally, his eyes glowing purple with gold in the center. Chapter 7, Plot Twists. Ah, Tiny Slicer, meet Mr. Slashy, Slashy, Slash, Slash. Laughed the cop, his eyes glowing a weird mix of gold and purple. And Viz, I never thought I would see the day. Pun, pun, pun. When you were sneaking up on me with Mofu and Tofu. Slash, slash, you're next to Mofu, said the cop jokingly. Can I ask you one thing? What is your secret? How do you know where we are? Asked Mofu. Well, your power works by bending the rays of light around you, which interferes with my electrical waves that give me power, said the cop cleverly, while holding back laughs. Ah, Split, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to kill you now, said the cop. But which one is the real me, cop? Asked Split while using his doppelganger ability. You, said the cop, slashing into the real Split. How did you know? Cast a bigger shadow. Plus, you're the only one that talks, said the cop cleverly, his eyes still glowing. Torbor, what is the plan now? Asked Rubber as she watched people get slaughtered on the computer screen. To get to the hotel. To get to the hotel, said Torbor. Ha ha ha, slash, 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 just this once everybody dies. Laughed the cop evilly at his joke. Siren, time bomb, Electronic has gone crazy. And the cop has taken over his mind. Technically, Electronic has... I don't know why I wrote that the way I did. It's sort of true, said Rubber. Is every male dimension traveler insane, have a crazy alter ego, and is really bad at doing happy dances? Asked Siren Caster while listing some of the similarities between Electronic and Venturian. I really don't know, said Rubber. Okay, we're sending you back home now, said Dusty and Angel. Bye, said Siren Caster and Time Bomb. Bye, said Dusty sadly. You think that will save them? Not even time and space are safe with me around, said the cop, coming through a gap in the dimensions. Or anyone else for that matter. You're right, Sliver. Puns are fun. said Electronic happily. So is rhyming, said the cop happily. Sliver, Electronic, how are you free? Asked the cop angrily. Easy. You trapped us in our own mind, so it isn't hard to think of a way to escape, said Electronic jokingly. Oh, good joke. High five, said Sliver McGiver happily. You are super annoying, said the cop angrily. Now you know what it is like with you in my head, said Electronic mockingly. Spirally, we're going to put you in a pocket dimension. Mad Scientist, Half Thief, attack him. XC, Footy, and Torbor, hold him down. Angel, get the rest to safety, said Dusty commanding. No way, if anyone's getting a chance at attacking Electronic, it's me, said Flyhair evilly. Oh, Dusty, you might want this back, said Torbor. Oh, Dusty, you might want this back, said Torbor. The keys of power, thank you, but one is missing, said Dusty worriedly. Let us guess. The sword key, said Rubber. I know this doesn't make any sense because it said earlier that he had the sword key and stuff, but it still kind of makes some amount of sense because Dusty wouldn't know about the sword key being missing yet, said Rubber, Stunter, and Flyer worriedly. Yeah, the sword key, said Dusty worriedly. Flyer, say goodbye to your hair and the rest of you as well. Slashy. You know what? I think I'm going to tell you a secret. I killed Think Tank and the leader of the Flying Raccoon Sharks. Said the cop evilly, his eyes glowing pure purple. Half Thief, I've been waiting for this for a long time, said the cop, cutting Half Thief directly in half. Get it? He was already half Thief. Now he's in half. You know that Half Thief is now in half, said Electronic jokingly. Electronic, aren't you disturbed by that? Asked Sliver McGiver, continuing the joke. Well, are you? Asked Electronic, barely containing his laughter. No, said Sliver McGiver quickly. Laughed Electronic and Sliver McGiver. Finally, you tell a joke I can get behind, said the cop evilly while firing lasers with the help of the glasses. The jewels along the sides lighting up and shooting and shining gold. Zap. That's a sound. I can't put in a zap sound, so zap. Bye-bye, Mad Scientist, said the cop evilly. You know, you should really pay more attention, said Sliver McGiver, starting up another joke. Why should I pay attention? What has it ever done for me? Asked Electronic jokingly. Are you all right? Electronic asked Sliver McGiver jokingly. No, I'm half left, said Electronic jokingly. Stop talking, you're distracting me, yelled the cop. Duh, that's the plan, stupid, said Electronic and Sliver McGiver. Great. Tackled by a robot that was built in my likeness, said the cop angrily while being crushed by Torbor. Yeah, and say goodbye to your right hand, said Dusty happily. Ah, my right hand, but you forgot two things. One, I still have my glasses, and two, I am ambidextrous, yelled the cop angrily, the jewels along the side of his glasses lighting up and shining gold again. Zap, zap, zap. Now to fight you again, this time to the death. You ready, Dusty? Said the cop mockingly, his eyes glowing a dark purple as he cauterized his own wound with his electric powers. That is possibly one of the more dark lines I've ever written in this story, because you can just imagine him using his own electricity to cauterize his own wound that used to be his hand, right hand. Ah! Yelled Dusty. Dusty, yelled Angel sadly. Angel, he is gone, said Rubber sadly. I'll kill the cop myself, said Angel angrily. No, Angel, we're coming with you, said Flamer, Time, Space, and Lighter. No, Flamer, Time, Space, and Lighter, stay here. That is very poorly written, said Angel commandingly, but I don't really care how poorly written it is. We're coming with you, and there's nothing you can do about it, said Flamer, Time, Space, and Lighter. Fine, said Angel angrily. First the Angel, then the fire known as Flamer, then Time, then Space, and finally Lighter, said Cop evilly as he slashed into each of them, but right before he was able to slash into Lighter. Sorry, that isn't going to happen, Cop, said Lighter. What are you doing, Lighter? Asked the Cop worriedly, the light fading from his eyes. I'm combining my power with the keys of power. So may the might of my final light smite the darkness in your heart of good, and may evil never again fall upon your sight, said Lighter. Thank you, Lighter, but that didn't work as you planned. Now, we each have our own bodies, for two reasons. One, I need my glasses to see properly, weakest line in story. And two, the darkness was in my mind, not my heart. You're dead now. That is great. Just great. So Electronic taking off his glasses and rubbing his eyebrows. So, Cop, where did Sliver go? He isn't in my mind, asked Electronic. Well, he is in my mind. I think he's in a pocket dimension, said Electronic. Well, let's hope that's the case, otherwise something is wrong. Very wrong, said the Cop worriedly. Well, are you ready to duel with me, Cop? Asked Electronic, activating Dusty's dual magic baseball cap swords. Yes, I am. Wait, 2 swords? Asked the Cop worriedly, while noticing that his oversized dagger, i.e., the sword key, was gone with the other keys of power. His eyes were losing their glow. Well, I am ambidextrous, while you only have your left hand, said Electronic mockingly, while looking at his gold necklace with his eyes glowing a similar gold. Said the Cop worriedly, his eyes returning to their own blue. Cop, I don't kill. But for you, I think I'll make an exception, yelled Electronic angrily, cutting the Cop's left hand off and then his head a few moments later. Yelled the Cop in pain right before his head was chopped off. Electronic, is that really you? Asked Rubber worriedly. Yes, I'm back in control, said Electronic happily as he hugged Rubber. Is this the end of our adventure? Asked Stunter, Soundbeam, and Rubber. Yes, I'm afraid it is, said Electronic sadly while looking at his gold necklace and sticking Dusty's dual magic baseball cap swords in the ground. Yes, it is time for you to go back to Earth, but we shall give you one final gift, for we shall return you to 2023 instead of 2019, said the ghosts of Think Tank, Time, Space, Lighter, Angel, and Dusty. Thank you, Angel, Think Tank, Time, Space, Lighter, and Dusty. Said Electronic happily. Epilogue. The years went by. I got married to Rubber after 2 years, and 3 years later, Stunter got married to Soundbeam, and everything was calm for the next 5 years until we got a mysterious call from Fly Air, a few days from Christmas, no less. They thought that they were the only 4 that lived. They thought that I didn't remember. They didn't notice that before they left, the left hand had disappeared, and they forgot that I instantly regenerate, and it hurts. ... Notes: I don't own Darchana, Lavitz Mappy, Poet, Sirencaster, Time Bomb, or Angel. There will be a third story. Special thanks to Richard Clardy, my stepbrother, McKenna Lakin, Lauren Lakin, and Cameron Lakin, my cousins, and to everyone else that inspired a character in my story. The end. Well, I hope you enjoyed this second story. It was much shorter, but short, sweet, and kind of terrible writing. But hey, there's going to be a third story if you want to see more. So, yeah, I guess if you like these kind of videos, stick around because I might do more. If you guys comment down below, please comment down below. Anyways, until the next time, this is the Cowardly Time Lord signing off and saying have a good day, or whatever time it is, wherever you are. Bye-bye.